Hey, Brianna. Thank you so much for the investment.
Hi, Ryan. No problem. I really wanted to help you.
The project will definitely succeed thanks to you.
I really didn't do anything, but I know you would do the same for me when I'm in trouble.
Yes, definitely.
Well, my dad used to have an investment from your dad, so as his daughter and the current CEO, I'm just returning that favor.
You don't need to do that. Your father was a shrewd businessman, and I learned a lot from him. His death really is a great loss to us.
My dad was a cheerful man enjoying life every day, so he's probably drinking in heaven right now.
I would love to join him someday.
Me too. So please don't be too sad, because my dad won't like that, okay?
You're right about that. I'll do my best for him.
Me too. I actually need to make sure not to make my dad's company go bankrupt.
You are independent. I love that. I can't believe that a perfect woman like you is married to Micah.
I'm not perfect. Micah is outstanding and more perfect than me. He got into a big company without any connections, and he's a top salesman, right? I have a lot to learn from him.
Yes, but he's still a newbie, and needs to learn more about the industry.
He does? I thought he knew everything.
He doesn't. I'm pretty familiar, so I'm going to teach him.
Can I sometimes join in too?
Sure.
Actually, may I hear about this at dinner tonight if we have time to talk?
Absolutely. But since all of my relatives are coming, there might not be time. I'm so sorry.
Please don't apologize. Let's enjoy the dinner tonight.
I'm so nervous to introduce you to my family, because you're so out of their league.
Don't be. Everyone is equal, and I don't judge people because it's a waste of time. I'm excited to meet new people, so don't worry about it.
Thank you so much. OMG, you are the nicest person.
Am I? I'm just being myself. Anyways, see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Hey, you! Who's this? Victoria. Hi, did something happen? I heard from Micah that you're at my house. Why are you there? Isn't today the family dinner? I'm just waiting for all of you to come home. Is there a problem? Can I not be here? Of course not. You don't have my permission. That's trespassing. I also don't even know you, so I'm going to call the cops. Oh my gosh, are we seriously doing this again? I told you before that trespassing is when a person who you don't know goes into someone's place without permission. Also, you know exactly who I am, and even know my ID. Do I need to tell you my name again? It's Brianna. Please remember, we're family. Yeah, whatever. What? Family? Since when? Sorry, but I don't know you. You said I was when I got married to Micah. Oh, I did? I don't remember that, but even if I did, I take it back. Did something happen to you, like an accident? Because it seems like you forgot about this and other things. Or is it age? Something happened and stop treating me like I'm old. I'm still young. Oh, you must be okay because you're talking back. That's good. You made me nervous. Are you making fun of me? No, I was scared. Anyways, did you forget my face and name? I'll be meeting you in a little bit, so would you like me to put it on a name tag? I can if you want me to. That way you'll remember me. That's enough. Are you trying to pick a fight with me? What? Pick a fight? No, I'm just worried about you and thought it would be a good idea. If I do that, That way you'll get to know me. You don't have to do that because I don't care. Why are you mean when Micah is not around? What do you not like about me? I really want to know. Fine, I'll tell you. You're not part of our family. I asked you for the reason. That answer is like saying the house burned down if I ask you why there's a fire. We're not talking about a fire right now. Are you stupid? I know that. It's just an example. You are so weird. This is obviously not getting through your head, so we'll end this conversation. You know what? You're pissing me off, so please leave. I'm asking you nicely. Why? I just got here. So what? I don't want to see your face. Please don't say that. I'm excited for tonight because we're having sushi, right? I was craving for it, so I definitely want to eat it. Who said that you're allowed to eat? It's a family dinner, right? Yeah, but this is my house, so I have the right to decide. Plus, didn't I just tell you to leave? Keep on saying that it's your house, but the owner is your husband, right? I'm sure he'll say I can stay. I don't think so. Why? He doesn't want you to be part of the family. He's tired and annoyed at your attitude because you act like you're above everyone else because you're a CEO. I know you're lying because you never say that about me. I'm actually surprised that you're forgetful, but can make up a lie. Is this one of your talents? I'm not lying about this. Do you have proof? He said this on the phone, so I don't. Also, Micah. He once told me that he regrets marrying you. He called you an idiot. On the phone, huh? It's obvious that you're lying about this because I just talked to Ryan 10-15 minutes ago. And Micah yesterday, and they told me how much they appreciate me. It's true that I'm an idiot, though. Should I punch you in the face once? Maybe you'll remember everything and change your attitude. Shut your mouth. Just admitted that you're an idiot, right? Yeah, I mean, it's better to be honest than lie like you. I'm not surprised because your dead father was an idiot, too. Excuse me? It was exactly like you, like father, like daughter. Weird and two-faced. I would be embarrassed to have a father like him. You can talk shit about me as much as you want, but not my dad. You just crossed a line. I can't stand people making fun of my dad. I'm just telling the truth. Anyways, I'm going to be there in a little bit, so if the sushi comes, can you receive it and put it on top of the kitchen counter? It's only for my family, so you can't have any. Your dinner is canned soup that I put on the floor for you in the dining room. I'm leaving, so that's not going to happen. Oh, are you mad? Yeah, I am. I'm going to let Ryan and Micah know about this.
Oh, hi, Brianna. Did you call me?
Yeah, I did. Sorry to call you while you're at work. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Don't worry about it. Sorry I couldn't pick up because Victoria was calling me. My lunch break is over now, so would it be okay for me to text you? I could call you back in like an hour or so if it's easier to talk on the phone. If it's an emergency, I can call you now.
Victoria called you? I bet she was lying to you. It's not an emergency, so texting is totally fine with me.
Thank you for understanding. Can we talk about Victoria first before you ask me something? Sorry.
Actually, that something is about Victoria.
Oh, did something happen between you two? She was talking shit about you and said how you were being rude to her.
What? Are you serious? She was the one being rude to me.
Don't worry, I knew that from the beginning, so I didn't really listen to her.
Do you know what she told me? She told me to leave the house because I was not invited and not part of the family.
Did she really say that? That's very rude of her. You were always welcome in my house because you're like family to me. Plus, Micah and I invited you. What the hell is she talking about?
Thanks, Ryan. She also said that you were tired and annoyed by my attitude because I looked down on everyone because I'm a CEO or something like that. But I know you will never say that.
That's right. Never in a million years will I say something like that.
So that's why I didn't listen to her. Do you know what else she said?
What?
She told me to can soup on the floor instead of sushi because it's only for her family.
Seriously? You can't believe her. You don't need to do that, okay?
Yeah, it was ridiculous, so I decided to go home.
What? You're going home?
Yeah, she also said one more thing that really pissed me off. I don't want to see her because I might punch her in the face.
What did she say? You're not like this, so I'm surprised.
She said that my dad was weird and an idiot.
Oh, that is not okay. She crossed the line. I'm so pissed off right now. Thank you for telling me everything. I have a plan, so can you please send me screenshots of the conversations you had with her?
Sure, do you need my help with that?
No, I can do it by myself. Thanks.
Hello? If you see this message, please respond or else I'll call you until you pick up. Can you stop calling me? 60 missed calls in 10 minutes? Seriously? Why are you not picking up? I was driving from my office to my house listening to Backstreet Boys. That's why. I can't text while I'm driving. Everyone knows that. What the hell do you want? Please come back. Why? My husband is pissed at me. Yeah, and? What did you say? I just told him what you said to me, that's it. Can you come back and ask him? He's ignoring me. Hey, if you're home, can you call me? Nope. I know it's going to be a waste of time. I want to take a rest without any distraction until my reservation time for the sushi restaurant. I couldn't eat at your place, so... Please, our family dinner is ruined right now. Oh, is it? Well, I'm so lucky I was able to leave because I really don't like family dinner. That's not what I want to talk about now. No one is going to tell me why my husband is pissed off. I will tell you then. Your husband has an investment in my company. What is that? What does that mean? It means that I'm helping him earn money, so do you have any idea how bad things will get if we don't get along? What? Really? I don't care about that. Why didn't you tell me about this? Well, we agreed to keep it a secret because we thought that people would be concerned about this because it's risky. How much did he invest? Why should I tell you? Because I'm his wife. It's his money and he told me not to tell you. I don't care if he told you not to tell me. I have a right to know. That's not my problem, so can you talk to him about that? Oh, Micah's also pissed off, just to let you know, and other people too. Other people? Wait, did you tell my relatives also? Yes, I did. I sent them screenshots of our conversation. Is this why everyone is in another room talking and staring at me? Maybe? There might be other reasons too. I don't care though. Nellie, excuse me? I want to take a nap before I go to the sushi restaurant. No, please, can you come back? I'll apologize. I'm going to get kicked out of the house. You should experience hell once because Ryan has been spoiling you this whole time. Now that you're in this situation, do you regret what you've done? Yes, I do, and I don't know what to do. Oh, gee, what should I do? Hi, honey. I'm so sorry for everything. I didn't know that you two were business related.
You were about to break the relationship I had with our company.
I'm sorry. I'll apologize to you as many times as you want.
I also can't believe that you were going to make Brianna eat canned soup off the floor.
No, I was thinking about eating that later on. You know, like a midnight snack.
I have all the screenshots of the conversations you had with her, so don't think about making excuses. Also, it seems like you said things that Micah and I never said.
Oh, about that.
The number one thing that pissed me off is you making fun of her dad. She was trying to be cool about that, but she was really pissed off.
Look, I'm regretting what I said and what I did.
You've done something that's unforgivable.
I know that. I'll be more careful not to say those things from now on.
From now on? There is no from now on. I want you to leave the house.
What? What do you mean?
Leave the house and let's get divorced. I can't deal with you anymore.
Wait, please don't leave me.
Everyone here agrees with me, so just shut up and leave, okay? I'm asking you nicely.
We talk about this and rethink what?
There is no need to talk about this. Bye.
Wait, please. Why are you still calling me? 700 missed calls? Really? Where are you now? I just finished eating sushi now, and since I don't have anything to do, I was thinking about going to the city and looking for the fattest rat. I'm at your company now. Why? Oh, are you going to apply for a cleaning job? Thank you, because we did need one. No, I'm here to ask the company to make an investment for my husband. What are you talking about? My husband's investment. Weren't you planning to do it today? Even though you're not here, I'll ask someone. Are you serious? People will think you're crazy if you do that. Are you inside the building now? Yes, and I'll go talk to the employees. I don't care because I'm going to get kicked out and get divorced. I actually did it already today. What? Then why is he still pissed? I thought he was mad that you didn't do the investment. Are you stupid? Did you think that that's the reason? Seriously. Yes. Wow, I don't even have a word to say to you. By the way, I just got a text from one of my employees that the police is going to be there soon. What? Why? You stormed in and yelled at everyone and threw staplers and calculators at them? And at the wall, so of course the cops are gonna come. You could have hurt one of my employees and you made a hole in the wall. I'll demand compensation because you damaged my property. Sorry I did that, I was panicking. It doesn't matter. I'm so embarrassed and I don't want anything to do with you, so I'll cut ties with you. Wait, we're a family, right? Can you explain to the cops that I was panicking and misunderstood something? Who's this? I don't know you. Sorry, bye. Victoria was taken away by the police for trespassing and obstruction of business. Because of that, everyone in her family cut ties with her, and since she had nowhere to go, she became homeless. She needed to pay for the compensation but had no money, so she had to go into debt. She's now a day worker, working long hours every day. The canned soup that she was going to make me eat on the floor is now her expensive meal. How funny is that, right? On the other hand, Ryan had a very successful project that I invested $30 million in. He's now focusing on his job to cover up the loneliness of being single. But Micah and I will always be there for him. Now that Victoria's gone, I'm living a stress-free life and I'm enjoying my life every day.
Hey, Jack, what the hell, man?
Huh? What are you talking about?
About the business trip yesterday. The reason that you weren't able to secure the deal yesterday. You blamed it on me to the higher-ups. I was called up by the executive manager on the way back.
Really? I mean, it's not really my fault. I was just telling the truth.
That's not true at all. The only reason that contract didn't go through was because of you. Not only were you over 30 minutes late, you reeked of alcohol and made some terrible presentation while you weren't even able to speak properly.
I just couldn't talk really well because I was nervous.
Oh, come on, you really think that's gonna work as an excuse?
What did you want from me then? We were literally in New York. It's Brooklyn. There are so many fun things to do around there.
You understand we were there for business, right?
You understand we were in Brooklyn, right? If you don't play in Brooklyn, you aren't a real man. What a pity. You don't have a sliver of manliness on you.
And you don't have a sliver of common sense in you.
Common sense? You can tell common sense to go screw itself.
I understand that you're a piece of shit, but just because you went out to drink at night doesn't mean that you're allowed to be late at work. And this was over a really important contract.
Just like I reported to our bosses, it's your fault, no matter every which way you look at it.
It's your fault! How is it that you didn't show up in time? And somehow it's my fault.
It's your fault. You didn't wake me up.
What? You're in your 30s, dude! You seriously waiting on someone else to come wake you up?
If you're staying in the same hotel, then you should at least come check on me.
You literally told me not to come wake you up. You said you wanted to focus on the presentation till the very end. That's why we were gonna meet up at that company HQ, right? Was that the story? And then you turned around and reported me for not having enough documents prepared, and so it wasn't enough to satisfy our clients, but I still haven't figured out what you were thinking.
That kinda makes sense in a way, right?
No! Until you showed up real late, we could have been perfectly fine without your presentation at all. All of my documents were enough. We already spoke and agreed. Then we were talking about hashing out the details when you showed up with some kind of weird attitude about everything. And that's how it all was ruined.
And?
What the hell do you mean, and?
Who can actually prove any of that?
What?
The only people that were there were you and I. No one can prove any of what you said. And that's why I said something first and blamed it on you. I think you're screwed, pal. You let that giant contract get away.
It's not my fault, so I plan on proving that I had nothing to do with the whole thing falling through. I'm gonna go get that deal too.
Of course you can't. You're a terrible public speaker. That's why I was in charge of the presentation anyway.
Yeah, you might be better than me at doing the presentation, sure. But you don't have any kind of common sense. That means I'm miles ahead of you in work.
You realize that I was only just being nice to you because we had joined at the same time, but I'm going to be getting promotions and you're going to be working for me soon.
What, promotions?
You didn't know about it? The manager is going to be moving to the overseas branch, so I'm going to be taking over him now.
That's not gonna happen.
At first it was between you and I. But now that you let that contract get away, you're apparently no longer on the running list. Sorry to break it to ya.
I don't believe it. There's no way you would be my boss over my dead body.
Even if you don't agree to it, the higher-ups already know who is useful and who isn't useful. This means that you're going to be living a pretty boring and mundane life at work.
I don't know about that.
Oh, what now? You have something you want to tell me about? You really gonna try and argue with your boss?
I don't think you're gonna be my boss. Remember when you went out on business last time? You spent company money when you were out alone. You said that that was money that was used for our clients.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. I looked up the history on your card use. When you were going away on business, our company seems to be spending quite a bit of money. Even when you don't need to be dealing with clients. And this time around, I can prove that you didn't do anything with clients. I have proof.
I did go out with the clients. Yeah, for sure. They were out with me. While you were asleep. I was hard at work going out with our clients. You probably didn't even know that, though.
I know that you didn't.
Huh?
I talked about it at the conference. I asked if they were really okay with not going out beforehand to get acquainted. They said that they had a really important business meeting the night before. And that the contract was completely reliant on whether or not they would like the presentation. So they didn't want any of the social stuff. They told me straight and clear.
Really?
That's how I know for a fact that you didn't do anything with them. And I've already reported all of my findings to the executive manager.
What? To the manager?
Yeah, the manager. I was called up a second ago. And when he asked me about how you were saying you went out with him, he wanted me to check to make sure you were telling the truth. I told him the truth, of course.
But you have no proof, right?
That's why he's checking all of your charges now. He's calling the other companies. You went home on time, but we're staying overtime to check on your expenses. I was also helping him. Just looking up all the expenses, making sure you weren't just having fun on the company's money.
Huh? My expenses?
Something seems so off. Even when you were going fairly close. You were charging for the first-class tickets on planes. But I'm sure that we were driving or taking the bus, or am I just mistaken?
No, you are mistaken.
I also feel like you're charging a little more. Every time you use some money, you charge just a little bit more. You're definitely embezzling company money, ain't you?
Of course not. Don't say things like that when you're just amusing.
And to add to things, you were also adding some kind of club during your business meetings. The receipt is literally in the records.
Huh?
I don't think you can claim this to be a business meeting. When I searched up the name of the club, it was definitely a sketchy nightclub.
You looked up the name of the store? Why would you go that far?
You ruined your one shot at the biggest contract of the year. And then you try to blame it on me before bailing.
Fine. I'll report it back to the executive manager tomorrow.
What are you gonna say?
That I was also partially responsible. I'll report it to him, I swear. It wasn't just your responsibility. It's not like it was all your fault that we didn't secure the deal. I promised to report it to him.
That's not the issue here. I have no responsibility for that. The executive manager already finished looking everything up. I have no problems.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You already checked up on all your expenses. The other company also confirmed that you reek of alcohol, that you were 30 minutes late, but you never explained why you were late. You suddenly jumped into explaining the project and the new merchandise. So everything I just presented to them was completely ruined.
They said that? You made them say that, didn't you?
I didn't make them say anything, it's the truth. It was all just factual information.
Stop messing with me! This is going to screw over my annual review!
Yeah, maybe. I already reported my findings about the company's spending. Accountant is gonna be launching a formal investigation on your case tomorrow.
You're kidding. You're just messing with me, right?
I'm sure you're doing a lot of crazy things that you don't want them to find out, right? You use a company card to go to suggestive and sketchy club. There's no way you're gonna be getting promotions pulling crap like that.
If I don't get a promotion because of all this being found out, it's your fault!
Yeah, I don't know about the promotion. I think you might even lose your job.
Huh? I don't think it'll be that bad.
You were using the company money for yourself, and you literally lost the biggest contract because you couldn't just keep it in your pants for a little bit.
It's not just my fault. Please, can you tell the executive manager too? Tell him that I was working hard day in and day out. I'm begging you, buddy.
The company from Brooklyn said that if I went alone to explain everything, they might reconsider turning down the contract. In other words, they said it was just you. You ruined the whole thing for them.
But I do great work when I work. I'm sorry, please. I'm about to get married. You know that, right?
You're about to get married, and you were going to these sketchy clubs? I think that Loretta is gonna find out tomorrow, too.
That's not okay.
It's gonna be all the buzz about you embezzling. Your marriage and the contract. You might even lose your job. I guess this is what you mean about being manly. Accounting was able to find out that Jack was embezzling company money this whole time. He was called up to HR and forced to quit on his own. And not only was he using company money for his own, He was using it at sketchy nightclubs. The whole thing was rumored around the office. Loretta, his fiancée, had caught wind of it. He was dumped in a spectacular fashion. As a result, he quit his job and was forced to pay back all the money that he embezzled. He had lost his fiancée as well. Right before he quit and left, he was angry and complaining about Travis, but Travis was already the manager, so he just scolded him and was escorted out of the building. He's gonna have a tough time going forward.